Hello, welcome to Irons United for a new show, West Ham, oi oi! Yes, so in a week when Arnie has decided to, up sticks and go to China or Shanghai or God knows wherever he's going, Beijing, Guangzhou, who knows, to get some cups and titles apparently. Good on him, well done. Yeah, it's not about that at all, is it? But anyway, good luck to the lad, and see ya. Sayonara. Was that Japanese? Anyway, but also, we played Arsenal at the weekend, and we beat them. Wow, first time in this millennia. Whatever. But anyway, we beat them, we matched them, they had their chance with it, but we came out. And who scored? The wonder kid, Declan Rice. Fantastic. But what really made me laugh wasn't the match at all. And I was obviously ecstatic about the match, but it was the preamble. And now, Arsenal Fan TV, who I don't watch, I'm not a fan of theirs, so I don't watch it. But, you know, it just came on my YouTube feed, and they were interviewing a porn star. Now, I don't know who this porn star is. I have no idea who it is. So, anyway. So I did a bit of digging, as you do, and I found out, or she readily admitted on this video, that she was a West Ham fan. Okay, fair enough. She's an American girl, and all-American girl, and she loves a bit of soccer or football, and that being the apt phrase, because the reason why she started supporting West Ham was because she saw a film about some hooligans. Yeah, the old Green Street film. And that's it. She decided to become a West Ham fan after that. You know what I mean? Although the lad from Arsenal Fan TV was trying to ask her, trying to probe a little bit in his kind of genteel way, she wasn't very, knowledgeable about West Ham or about her history or anything, because bless her. So she didn't know anything. But the thing is that she went to Arsenal Fan TV or whatever they call themselves these days to do this preamble show. They didn't go to the West Ham channels just them. So then I did a bit of extra digging, and it turns out that she's some kind of sports ambassador. I don't know what this ambassador is, but I think what it is that she actually makes money off betting codes and stuff like that. It's all above my head. So then I think, you've gone to Arsenal because they've got quite a big following, sort of 1 million following or 900,000 following or whatever on their YouTube account. That's going to bolster your numbers. People are going to go to you. Therefore, ching, 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 ching. So it's not about football. It's not about soccer. It's not about West Ham, is it? It's all about the coin, let's face it. Try to pull the wool over my eyes. I don't think so. Right. So anyway, it just made me giggle. I thought, what an absolute farce. But there you go. But look, we played Arsenal. We matched them. I wouldn't say we completely, ripped them apart, but we matched them. They came at us, we came at them. So basically it showed that we could hold our own a little bit. And once again, Fabianski was great in goal. The back four did brilliantly, I thought. Ogbonna, sometimes you think, he can be blamed for a few things, and he's not always blameless. But, I thought he did a great job as well. Midfield, obviously, Rice and Noble had a great game. Up front, Anderson, I thought, was in and out, but he had some, really good touches. Nasri, I thought played excellently as well. And Altovich, was trying to get into the game, but it didn't really work out for him. So, all in all, when Carroll came on, I thought, although he wasn't really productive, I thought he did a decent job for us as well. So, overall, I thought our performance from, I know I'm missing out players here, but, we did really well. Now, the reason why I want to focus on, us against Arsenal is not so much that it's Arsenal and not so much that they're a top six side. It's just that how we have developed since last season. Now, right at the start of the season, I was saying, although we lost the 4 games and we were, letting in goals for fun and all that kind of stuff, and we were probably naive against, Liverpool in the opening game, and I was kind of blaming Pellegrini a little bit. What I did say was that the difference between this season and the previous 2 seasons is the number of chances that we are creating. So we're creating a lot more opportunities. I'm not saying that we're getting shots on target, but we're definitely getting into the final third a lot better. Now, sometimes, we're better at it in some games, and other games we're not. So some games, we kind of dominate and we've won, and we've done really well. Other games we've really struggled, but then we've started to show a bit of a fight within us as well. So, overall, as a team, as a squad, we've come together under Pellegrini, and it's growing. I can feel something growing within West Ham, and it's not just a horrible fungus, it's nothing, rotten in the state of Denmark or Austria, whatever you want to call it. But something is growing there. I think Nasri is a great addition. I'm a critic, because I like my players to be quite pure, and I thought it was a bit of a nonsense, having a cheat come on board, but I've got to put that to a side. He's paid his dues, whatever it was. He's come in, and great performance the other day. Some of the touches, fantastic. So, if we're going to have players come in, we need players now to come in that are going to help to not only build our first team, but also the squad as well. So we can have 1 or 2 players in each position that can just slot in, and our quality of our first team won't dip down. I think some of the players that have really stepped up this season, Snodgrass, fantastic. Declan Rice, brilliant. Noble has been playing really well. Yeah, I've been a critic of his. I think sometimes you've got to watch his tackling, and he's got to let him get away. But he's Mr. West Ham, and he'll always have my backing. But it's based on his performances. I have been a staunch critic, on my Grumble shows, of Antonio. But even I have to admit that he's playing a lot better. I only ever criticise anybody based on their performances and the longevity of these poor performances. But if they're having good performances, guess what? I'm going to start praising them. It's just the way it is. And he seems to have turned it around a little bit. So, kudos to him for doing that. I think, Diop is really good. I think we're missing Balbuena a little bit. There's a little bit of, vulnerability still there, in our defence. But overall, our squad is looking good. But just think about this. In a couple of months, maybe towards the end of the season, when we get the likes of, maybe looking at the start of next season, that's probably the better option. We've got Yarmolenko back. We've got Lanzini back. We've got Wilshere back. Maybe for about 5 minutes. If we can add in January, certainly add in the summer, we're going to need to spend big in the summer to actually make us a force. I think other teams are looking at our players and thinking, bloody hell, how do they get them? Why are loads of teams looking at Declan Rice now going, bloody hell, he's good. He is the English, whatever it is. He's the Makaleli, isn't he? He's the new Conte. He's Kante or however you pronounce him. He's the lad who breaks everything up. He puts a killer pass in, and he's a driving force. And he got his first goal of the weekend. And he's only a young lad. So, if we keep him for 5 years, I think that'd be a miracle for a start. We've just got to stop being a selling club. We need to be a building club. And I suppose from the owner's point of view and from us as fans looking at the owners, this is the one key bit of business that I think, although all the issues with the stadium and all the hassles and all the upset it's caused, the one great thing is from a business point of view, in that because we've got the 100-year lease or 99-year lease, whatever it is, and we're only paying a pittance for the annual rent, whatever it is, that means that we can put all this energy and all this money into the team. We don't have large overheads like Tottenham are going to have, like Arsenal had. We can build up our team, our squad, and things are looking good. you know, from the outside in, looking at our squad as it is right now, or our first team, and some of the players that we can, you know, if they're all fully fit, they're a match for anybody, you know. And other teams are, you know, in the Premier League, they're going to be looking at us and going, bloody hell, that's good. Now, on paper is one thing, actually getting them to perform is another. But I think we're starting to show signs of, you know, our consistency isn't quite there yet, but we're showing fight. We're showing resolve. We're showing we can come back into a game. You know, so we've got the attributes to win ugly. You know, but we've also got the capability to put on a bit of style and rip teams apart, which we weren't doing for the last couple of seasons, and we were struggling against the teams that we should have been beating, or at least getting a result out of. We had a shaky start to the season, but I think now we're fantastic. Well, we're going great guns now. Where are we? 9th in the league right now as it stands today. I think that's right. 9th in the league, we're a couple of points away from 7th. You know, so I think, you know, 7th is a good position for us to be in. You know, if we keep on putting results in, and those top 6 teams, you know, they start dropping off, you know, it could free up a European place for us. Now, I'm not sure. You have to leave in the comments below. Let me know. Is it 6th or 7th position? I think it really depends how the other teams do in the in Europe, whether the 7th place opens up for us for Europe. If that's the case, look, we could be looking at Europe next season as well. So, you know, brilliant. It's all. You've got to be optimistic, and possibly I'm being a bit too optimistic at the moment. But I'm feeling good, you know. No grumbles from me. It's all smiles and all happiness. Anyway, so this has been the West Ham Oi Oi, and I'll catch you on the next one, whenever it is. Cheers now.